My blissful selves. Let us today know in brief about truth. Talking truth always makes all people happy. The people believe those persons who talk truth always, and the people don't believe those who talk lies. And if we talk lies, there is no belief. And if there is no belief, there is no love. And if there is no love, there is no cooperation. And if there is no cooperation, there is no happiness at all. So if we talk lies, there is unhappiness to all people. The company of truth talking people is good, and the company of persons who tell lies is bad. So, talking whatever we see and whatever we listen as it is called truth. You, you talk truth and let it be pleasant. Don't talk the truth when it gives unhappiness to the others. So there will be good impressions in the mind if we are in the good company. And there will be bad impressions in the mind if we are in the bad company. So, as the company, so the impressions. And as the impressions, so the actions. As the actions, so the fruits of the actions. Again, as the actions, so the impressions. And again, as the impressions, so the company. So this cycle repeats. So you have to be in the company of people who talk the truth. And we have to shun the company of people talking lies. If we talk truth always, we will have name and fame. Satyavadi King Harishchandra was working as the watchman of the graveyard. His duty was to receive the tax from the people who were burning the dead body of their relatives. One day, his son Loitashva was bitten by cobra and he died, and his wife Taramati was working as a maid servant in a rich family. She ran to the forest where the cobra had bitten Loitashva, and Loitashva had been to the forest to collect the firewood. Taramati took the dead body of her son to the graveyard. She walked amidst the skull bones, the chest bones, the forelimb bones, the hind bones, and the ash and the fire. Then the king Harishchandra asked her to pay the tax, which was 1 paise at that time. But she had no money. Then Harishchandra ordered his wife not to burn the dead body. She tried to burn it, and King Harishchandra threw the dead body of his son. King Harishchandra observed the rule of truth. So if the wind blows from Kashi to other regions, there will be rain. And if you observe the rule, the people talk lies during losing their body and sensory objects. So these people are called cowards. And the people who talk truth always, even at the time of losing the body and their sensory objects, are called as courageous people. So we have to observe the rule of truth. King Harishchandra donated his whole kingdom to Vishwamitra in his dream. The next day morning, Vishwamitra asked King Harishchandra to donate his kingdom. King Harishchandra thought about why he had given his whole kingdom to Vishwamitra in his dream. And he came to know that he had the desire to donate his kingdom in his mind. So he decided to donate his whole kingdom to Vishwamitra in waking state. He donated it. That means he observed whatever he had in his mind in the waking state. But we promise the people in the waking state, but we don't observe whatever we have promised. So King Harishchandra is famous for observing the rule of truth. So there is the rule. If we donate anything later, we have to pay the donation fees. So to pay the donation fees, King Harishchandra became the watchman. And he made his wife as a maid servant in a rich family. And his son, when he went to the forest to collect the firewood, while he was collecting the firewood, he was bitten by cobra and died there. The courageous people observe the rule of truth. If we talk lies, there will be quarrel. If we talk lies, nobody believes us. If we talk 1,000 times the truth, and if we talk once a lie, nobody will believe us, and there will be no faithfulness. If many people are killed by telling the truth, it is better not to talk anything. It is better if we remain silent. When we talk the truth and we don't get the sensory objects, we talk lies. So this is about truth in brief, and by this I end my talk.